Oh, hey boys and girls. Welcome back to another episode of James's House, the only show dedicated to keeping you safe at camp. Wow. Today's a very special episode of James's House. You remember why it's special, don't you? Well, today is my very last episode. And to remember my last episode, we're gonna take a trip down my favorite place, Memory Lane. Oh, it appears someone's at the door. Come on in.
Hey, James.
Boys and girls, it's the dynamic duo, Gabe and Billy. How's it going, guys? I'm so excited to have you here.
We're doing really good, James. We heard it's your very last episode.
It is my very last episode, Gabe.
Where's Billy?
Billy? Silly Billy. What are you doing under there? Oh no, a spider! Oh no, I messed up some of the flooring. All right, Billy.
Oh, that's just Billy.
What are you doing, kiddo?
Oh, well, we brought you some presents.
Presents? For me? I can't wait to see what they are. But before we see what they are, I think we need to go over the rules, just to make sure everyone has a safe time at camp. What do you say?
That sounds amazing.
Let's do it.
Rule number 1, no cutting. That means no cutting meals, meetings, and mandatory activities. Camp is a ton of fun, just like recording James's House has been these last 41 years.
Speaking of cutting, why don't you open my gift?
I'd love to. What do we got here? Boys and girls, it's my favorite 4-time NBA champion and all-time scoring leader in Minecraft form.
That's right. Remember when we interviewed LeBron? What was that?
Silly Billy. That happens every time we say LeBron.
What happens if I say James? Well, anyways, you remember that one time his team lost because he skipped all the meetings?
Hey, LeBron. Just want to say I'm a huge fan. Thank you so much for calling into the show. I just wanted to ask you how you felt about that loss that you guys had to the blue team last week.
Well, you cope with it by understanding it's just one game.
You know, as a team leader, you really need to make sure that you don't skip any more meetings. Are you going to be there tonight? Are you going to show up?
You know, for myself, I want to do whatever it takes to help our team win.
Wow, what a great time with the GOAT.
Well, if you actually look at the number of the rings...
Well, Gabe, what did you bring me?
I'm glad you asked, James. I brought to you one of my favorite things you've ever made during arts and craft.
Wow, Gabe. I love it. I love the vibrant colors. It's just... Wait a minute, Gabe. What is that?
What's wrong?
Gabe, is that contact? Gabe, there is absolutely no contact at camp. Gabe, do you know how this makes me feel? No, don't answer that. It makes me angry. Does it make you angry, Gabe? No, don't answer that. Do you see what the issue is with this, Gabe? Do you see it? Answer that.
Uh-oh. You know what, James? I do see the issue. Contact causes chaos, and we don't want any chaos at camp.
That's right, Gabe. Absolutely no contact at camp, because contact causes distractions. And we don't want to be distracted. And while we're on the subject, no combat at camp of any kind. Combat causes an unsafe environment, and we want every camper to feel safe.
You're right, James.
All right, boys and girls. Now, let's get ready for our next subject. Arts and crafts. Here we get the opportunity to get our creative juices flowing and make something worthy of hanging on the fridge. All right, guys, let's make some art.
And crafts.
Alrighty, boys and girls, let's take time to showcase our arts and crafts. I drew my Bible and my notebook so I can listen along to the messages and take notes for when I get back home.
Well, boys and girls, today I've drawn for you a toothbrush, a sleeping bag, and a bathing suit for the penguin slide.
That's great, Billy. That's fridge material for sure. Gabe, what did you draw us today?
I'm glad you asked, James.
Gabe, I think we're having a little trouble telling exactly what it is you painted for us.
Oh, silly me. The painting is upside down. I present to you everything I'm bringing to camp. First, I'm gonna bring my PlayStation 5 so I can still play OG Fortnite while I'm at camp. Then, I'm bringing my golf clubs. Then, I'm bringing my chainsaw just in case the trees are beefing with me and to clear up service if my iPhone isn't working. And I brought this sword, but it's not just any regular sword. It's Andriel, the Flame of the West, the sword of Aragorn, the King of Gondor. Oh, you didn't know that? Well, I have this for you. This is my Lord of the Rings Extended Edition Blu-ray box set. I couldn't come to camp without this. My TI-46X offers Jet Pro printer.
Gabe, that's contraband.
A lot of contraband.
Do you not remember the song?
What song?
The contraband song. I need everyone at home to get up on their feet so we can sing it together. I know you know how it goes. You better remember. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Knives, computers, guns and phones, grenades and medicine. We want you to have fun at camp, so don't forget your Bible. That was good, James, but I know a better contraband song. DJ, play that track.
No electronics in your, no medication in your.
That's a really cool song.
Thank you.
But it's also not the best contraband song. Let's go for a walk.
And I can't have a switch or my iPad or my grenades and fireworks too. All my time is free to the cameras to avoid breaking one of the rules. And I don't want my phone to distract me, 'cause I'm trying to be involved in camp. When you bring things that you know you shouldn't, it would classify as contraband. It would classify as contraband. It would classify as contraband. Don't bring it into camp.
Wow, Billy. I didn't know you knew how to play the guitar like that.
Wow.
You could shred.
Boys and girls, rule number 4 is an important one. No contraband. You don't want to be distracted while you're here at camp. Wow, guys, I'm going to be honest. This was a ton of fun. But can we go over the rules one last time really quickly before we head out?
No cutting.
No contact.
No combat.
No contraband.
Well, boys and girls, this has been a ton of fun. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of James's House. Until our paths cross again, we hope you have a fantastic time at camp. Gabe, Billy, let's head out.
And I can't have a switch or my iPad or my girl.